Crédit, it's Johanna Swan. Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Docs and Google Sheets instead of Microsoft Word and Excel to plan your trip with your friends. To start, you must have a Google account. You already do if you have a Gmail address. So me, I have a G Suite account over there. It's because I have a pro account for Joanna Swan, but a normal Google account is fine. So what you're gonna do is gonna click on New and click on Google Doc. So a new document will open and it looks like Microsoft Word. The only difference between Microsoft Word and Google Docs is sometimes things are not placed at the same area. So if you want to plan a trip with a friend, let's say Aja, summer trip, you can select everything and put it to center. If you don't want to use the shortcuts and you're not familiar with and you don't know what the sign looks like, you can go using the toolbar, go to text, and you can choose if you want bold, italic, underline, or you can go into paragraph and say you want it to have left or you want it to have it center. The reason I'm saying it's best to use Google Docs or Google Sheets is the same thing. It's like you're gonna have a lot of data you want to put on your Word document. So you're gonna go to different websites and you want to put some list of activities, you want to do while you're in Asia, for instance, and you're gonna list all the websites and you're gonna update it. What happened is that you're gonna have version 1, version 2, version 3, and people get lost, a lot of mail. So instead of having that, first of all, I'm gonna save the document. You're gonna click on share and you're gonna type the name of the people you want to. So it's gonna be zzz at gmail.com, whatever. And over here you can change the rate on the people. If you want your friends or maybe in somebody else you want to share your travel plan, if you want people to know where you're gonna be, which date's gonna have the program, just in case something happened to you, you can just put them as view, or you can let people leave comments or edit, and then you just have to click to send. And you can add a lot of people at once, so it's fine. And you can also have the possibility to share the links. I will not click on advanced, it will show my emails and just slightly more details, but the ending is the same. And also don't forget to click on notify people so they know that you're sharing them a link. I think it's pretty useful. And you just have to click OK and the person is going to receive a link. And it's the same thing for Google Sheets, so I won't go over that when I'm going to show you how to use Google Sheets. So I'm going to use cancel because I'm not going to send it. And you can also, for example, if you don't want to have a lot of wordy website, you can use also the hypertext. So for example, you're going to put the activity, for example, like the beach, my club in Vietnam, and you select the one club you want to go. You just have to select and put the hyperlink. So it's the text and the link. So it's better sometimes just to kind of short it so it's easier to read and is more nice for the eyes. So you have that possibility. The little tips I'm gonna give you is if you wanted to save it as a document, you can save it as a Microsoft Word also. You can save it as a PDF, you can save it in different formats, so it's great. You can still do a lot of same thing as you used to do when you were in Microsoft Word. You can change the page setup. You might not be able to see because of the camera. Let me change it a tiny bit. Let me change where I am. I'm going to put myself on the right for this one. So you might want to change the page setup. So you click here and it's going to move from a portrait to a landscapes, the letter size, the page color. If you want, you can do all of that and it's great. For example, here you can change the color and customize. And if you have a preferred color, I mean, it's gonna be it's a color that I like. Start knowing by heart, so you can have that color, and you can change it. He appear, see, he appear on everything, and it's great. You don't need to put it the same color every time. You know, if it's for the font, you don't need to do it as well for the highlight. So same things with Microsoft Word, underline, italic, everything is the same. You can change the font. You can answer some tables, you know, it's fine, you know. And oops, if I make a mistake, I can go back. So if you want to do a table, just like that. And you can also have picture from your computer, from your drive, but if you already have Google, or from the camera, so everything is almost the same. It's just that the difference is like every time you're going to do something, it's going to be automatically saved on the drive. The tool that you need to have to me is spelling and grammar. The word count, if you're working for documents and you have like 500 word counts, and it might be useful. When it comes to format, you can have the page number, which is great. The clear formatting, I love it, is when you have a lot of title, you take it from the web and they don't look all the same. You just select and clear format and you go back to the traditional format that you have, which is awesome. You can do columns as well. You know, it's just right here. You pretty much are in good hands with Google Doc. And don't worry, you can do break page right here. The header, footer is fine as well. The horizontal line, the footnotes, you can do pretty much most of everything that you used to do. Footnotes is used mostly when you write papers. But if you want to write a trip, you might not be able to use it unless you have some information and you want to have a list of references you use to put the information when you want to double check, like how do you know that in Asia you can do this and this. You put the sources so people can check and verify if your sources are correct. So it might be a good things as well. And that's pretty much the things that you really need to know on Google Docs, and it's pretty simple to me. I'm gonna show you also how to create a Google Sheet. Is right here. So the principle are the same. So you might want to use when you have different information like hotel name, hotel address, addresses, hotel phone number. Oh, I cannot type today. Sorry. Hotel phone number, website. Oh, if you have a list like that and you want to scroll it down, you can. You can also adjust it, you know, just like Microsoft Excel. Over here, don't worry, you can do the merge cells and put all merge all is not recommended. It's mostly horizontal. If you were selecting data like this, you'll be able to merge, and this is great. So I might need to put a title, Asia trip. What I like is when you want to put a name on your document, you click here and you can put Asia trip here as well, and you're good to go. It's very easy. You don't need to do file save as. This is like the setting of the document. This over here you can download as well as Microsoft Excel. You can make a copy and send it directly by email. Here, if you want to add a line, you can answer row above, row below. It's pretty much the same. You have, of course, here the function. So you have some data you wanted to put. Is great. You can put filter too. They're right here. So create a form. We'll talk about that in a totally different video, because in Google you can also do forms, and it's like doodle. It's like, for example, if people you don't want to know if people want to go to one place to another, it allow you to have some data, like who want to go to the pool, who want to go to the beach on that day, and just like doodles, and you can have people answer it, and you have everybody needs on a summary and individual. But I will make another video about that. So what I really like is the freeze one. Let me select here. So when you freeze, you can either choose to freeze the row number 1 or 2, the column, or up to current row, meaning S1 will be taken. So right now, doesn't matter where we go in the document, the title of the table will always be there, even if we're on the line 33. So it's very great. Over here, when you can align, center and the middle is just right up there. You don't even need to look for. But what I'm mostly using is when it comes to long tables, long data and everything, and I make a mistake. For example, I make a mistake on how to spell hotel, and I don't want to change every single one. I just go to find and replace, put hotels, and I want to replace, for example, like housing instead. But you have the possibility that is the entire sheet, all the sheets you have, or this one, or a specific range. So if you wanted to have it that name change only for here, you can do that. And just select it here. Oops, sorry. Select it here, and you put OK, find it, and we're going to tell you how much they find it, and replace all. And you see here all the name by where having hotel, now it's housing, and this is great because it makes you save a lot of times. This is my tiny tips for using Google Docs and Google Sheets. So right now, next time you're gonna have a trip, don't be afraid to use Google. It's great and it's automatically saved. Every time you make a change, you don't need to send emails anymore. You just have to talk to your friend and say, hey, did you see the last update that I have? And whenever you go on Google Docs or Google Sheet, I'm going to show you that in just a second. Once you over here, every time someone is logged, you can see they have a little circle with the initial, or if they have a picture, the picture will shows up here, so you know when it's on the document, and they're gonna have a matching color, and you're gonna see where exactly they are on the cell. Thank you for watching this little tutorial, and I hope you're safe. If you like the video, don't be afraid to put a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, you can subscribe to my channels and click on the bell so you can receive a notification whenever I post a new video. Take care. Stay tuned. My next video will be how to use Airbnb correctly when you're booking a trip with your friend.